Have you ever seen a shooting star? Because you might be seeing hundreds of them tonight. Macy's Thanksgiving Parade magic begins inside a New Jersey warehouse. And you might have tried some crazy foods, but have you ever paired chocolate with sushi? Good morning and happy Thursday. I'm Bianca Velasquez from the NJ.com newsroom, and you're listening to Today in NJ on November 21st. You can look up to the sky for a unicorn storm tonight. That's actually a one-of-a-kind meteor shower. Later tonight, you might be seeing as many as 100 to 400 shooting stars. Now, it happens every November, but scientists say the shower is usually weak and not paid attention to. But this year's is said to be rare and intense. And you should start looking for shooting stars around 11 p.m., but it's expected to be at its best at about 11:50 p.m. It's called a Unicorn Meteor Storm, which sounds magical, but that's the loose term for it. Basically, it's when the Earth moves through space debris coming from a comet. Now, the Greek word monoceros is the scientific name, and that's what translates to unicorn. AccuWeather says you should keep looking through midnight for the best chance to see the potential meteor storm. And they say potential because skies are going to be mostly cloudy in each region of Jersey tonight with a slight chance of rain. But if that stays clear, you will have a much better chance of seeing those stars. Apparently, shooting stars are never spaced evenly, but show up in bunches. So 2 to 3 meteors could be seen seconds apart from each other, and then an entire minute could go by without any activity. So get your wishes ready for these shooting stars. Thanksgiving is approaching fast, and 400 New Jersey kids got to take a sneak peek at the new floats and balloons that'll be in this year's Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. There's a total of 5 new floats and 5 new balloons being held in a massive studio in Moonachie, and people work extremely hard on perfecting them. There's 28 full-time employees that work year-round in this studio. That's pretty incredible. Hundreds of Jersey students around the ages of 8 to 10 years old are brought on tours through the studio in one day, which are led by the designers. And the studio calls it the most engaging math, science, and engineering lesson ever. So it's a really unique experience. Local schools can actually request to be admitted for the unveiling, but Macys says they can only accommodate a fraction of those who want to pass through the open studio event. Some of the new balloons show Snoopy the dog as an astronaut, and the other ones show SpongeBob and Gary and Green Eggs and Ham. And 2 new medium balloons are Smokey Bear and Love Flies Up to the Sky. They take about 2 hours each to blow up, and they require about 16 to 18,000 cubic feet of helium. Floats will feature Cracker Barrel's front porch with rocking chairs, turkey-shaped salt and pepper shakers that are as big as wheelbarrows, and candy sticks as tall as telephone poles. These floats are elaborate, and they're 2 stories tall. On top of that, they're also in charge of designing costumes for people to wear on the floats. So that's 4,000 people who have to be costumed for this parade. Our photographer Aris got an amazing tour of the studio, so float on over to NJ.com for a look at the floats, balloons, and costumes. It's not weird to eat eel when dining at your favorite sushi restaurant, but would you ever pair it with chocolate? Because believe it or not, an award-winning restaurant that just opened a location in Jersey City put it right on their menu. Domo is a Japanese restaurant really well known for their sushi, and their menu is far from average. It features a hand roll with smoked eel paired with, get this, a chocolate soy sauce. It gets even more diverse than that because they also have spicy tuna topped with potato chips. Sushi apparently isn't the only unique thing on the menu. They have an impressive oyster sampler, a fried pork cutlet with onion jam on toasted white bread, you name it. And they also offer a wide collection of sake and Japanese whiskey. So if you feel like you're craving something new in your sushi rolls, go see if a chocolate soy sauce can spice up your dinner. Thank you guys for listening this morning, and if there's anything you want to hear or you just have some suggestions for this podcast, please send an email to podcasts@njadvancedmedia.com. Have a great day, everybody.